Okay, we're going to get going. Xcelerate. Patented fuel tab. Look, I'm going to give you the whole story. We'll break this up. I'll tell you what I'm going to tell you. I'll tell you what I told you. We're going to go through a little bit about Xcelerate Fuel Tab, the original, the best, and the only worldwide patented product. We're going to also show you how it works. Then once we show you how it works, we're going to show you a little bit of comparison, because there's a lot of other fuel tabs out there that are knockoffs and copycats. And then if you're interested and you go, wow, I want to order some, get back to the person that introduced you, and you can order them online. And or if you'd like to be an agent and make money and go out and market this, then you can do that too. So stay through to the end, and at the very end, in the middle I'll post the exact paperwork, how it works, but at the end I'll repost it again. And you can pause this video at any time you want. Alright, so my name's Malcolm, Surfing Life with Malcolm. Have a great life. Now to talk to you about accelerated fuel tabs, and we've been on a bit of a journey with fuel tabs, and we wanted to find the best for everybody and the original. Why are we talking about fuel tabs? Well, I'll tell you what, it's all about going further for less. Right? Figure that out in your mind. Go further for less. Get more mileage out of your car for less money out of your pocket. It's also all about keeping your engine younger. You know, we burn fuel, and what's fuel do? Creates carbon. Fuel is carbon, isn't that odd? And then we create even more carbon, which destroys our engine. So we want to fix that. We want to keep our engine. When you got less carbon, more efficiency, everything works better, you get more power, you get less money. And the third thing you want to do is take control. Right? Take back control at that gas pump. Whether you're driving a gas vehicle, gasoline or petrol, or you're driving a diesel vehicle, whether you have a big company, you got a fleet of trucks in construction, you're a big trucking company, whether you're a farmer, whether you've got farm equipment and irrigation pumps, whether you own a factory, whatever you got, if you've got an engine that burns gasoline and or diesel, you need to start saving more money, you need to have more efficiency, you need to lower your maintenance costs. So let's get going with this. And I'm going to go through this company. Now, it's really important. It all begins with this. One tab, the original fuel tab. And it gets shipped in a package just like this. And there are 6 tablets. I know it only shows 5. There must be one hidden there. There are 6 tablets in each pack. And they treat up to 120 gallons per pack. That's 20 gallons a tablet. Or for you guys in Australia and Canada and that would be 1 tablet per 70 liters. Okay? And it's going to treat it, and it's going to increase your fuel efficiency, lower your emissions, increase your power, and clean your engine. So this is what we're talking about. This thing that, you know, excuse my French, is pissing everybody off. You know why fuel is so high? Because your income, the money that we have, the dollars, our financial system is failing. So it's taking more dollars to pay for the same amount of fuel we paid for before. It's not because they're jacking up fuel prices, not because of a war, none of that stuff. It's because our money is worth less. And that's the case with everything. And it's not going to go down. It's only going to get higher. So let's do something about it. So here, we got a solution for you. Release all the energy in the fuel molecule. That's what this is going to do. You know, if you've got a sheet of paper and you set a match to it and you burn it from one side to the other, that's that amount of fuel. And it slowly releases a whole lot of soot. But if you take that sheet of paper and you cut it up into 1,000 pieces and you put it in a pile and then you put a match to it, off it goes, boom, and you get the same fuel supply but a greater release energy. So what? We want to release more energy within that same fuel molecule. That's going to increase more energy, more power, better fuel mileage. That's what we're all looking for, right? We also want to go further for less. Keep your engine younger and save at the fuel pumps. Take back control. That's right. Make a difference. So, in our engine, besides that burning the fuel, when we burn fuel, which is a carbon product, we create carbon, the emissions, and that carbon builds up, and that carbon is what ruins everything. It wears out your pistons and your rings and your valves and your valve stems and your piston walls and your cranks and the whole lot. And we have oil in there to try and do it. Well, I'm going to talk to you a little bit later about how the knockoffs, they don't clean it. They just wash it down into the oil and create a bigger problem. We're the only one that cleans it. And what are we going to do? Efficiency is in correlation to the overcoming of the inevitable carbon residue in your engine. I'm going to explain to you how we do that with this product. So it's patented. The only patented worldwide product, Xcelerate fuel tabs. Now, no matter whether you're driving a high-end gasoline car like this, or you're driving, I'm going to start a fight here. Oh, no, a Dodge Ram, or you Chevy, and all you, this is not mine, and all you Ford guys. I had a Ford dealership, so. But no matter whether you're driving a diesel pickup truck, no matter you're driving a big truck, you're a farmer, or you're a heavy truck driver, like Scotty, my pal, or you got a fleet of trucks, no matter what it is, it's the same application, the same results. Save you money, make your engine younger, go further for less. No matter whether you got a high-end motorbike or you like me, here I am, silly old fool, on my custom bike I have built. And it's an old style, 1996, no matter what you got. No matter if you got 526 cubic inch twin engines in my boat here. It's all about making that engine younger. It's all about getting more efficiency. It's all about saving money on fuel. When it's also about the ecology. Because your fuel and all those knockoffs just take and wash out your exhaust pipe. And we want to go from this to this. So it's about making our planet cleaner as well. So let's move on here. We've got fuel molecules, and this is what you want in the physics of combustion. The same amount of fuel, but a greater release energy. More energy, more movement, less residue, more power, more efficient. Hey, that's what we want. Just makes sense, doesn't it? Maybe some of you are going, hey, Mal, shut up. I want to go get some right now. Well, let me help you a little bit. Why our company? Why this company? Because this is the original company. It's going to help you save on fuel. This is the original company from 35 years ago. 35 years of research. We're going to talk to you about that. You're going to save on maintenance. You're going to lower your emissions. Remember, you can pause this clip at any time and do all the reading. You can save on the fuel costs, and you're going to have more power. And why? Because you're with the original and only patented fuel tab. That's correct. They're often imitated, but they're never duplicated. They try. You see, ours is formulated by the owner of the company, Tommy. It was his father that did it all, and he was a PhD chemist, and he worked for NASA as a rocket scientist to get better fuel out of what they were burning in their engines. There's been over 4 billion gallons of fuel treated. It's the only one that is this same product is EPA registered. I'll cover that in a minute. They all use another product and copy and paste, and all they're doing, and that's illegal. You can't do that. This is the only one that is really EPA registered, is patented worldwide, and the fuel tab that all the other tabs try to duplicate. You always know when you got the best, when everyone's trying to copy yours. And it's over 35 years of research and development. So what do you get when you combine Nobel Prize winning technology and NASA rocket science? You get the best. Xcelerate fuel. Like I said, EPA registered. So look, I'll tell you what. Pause the clip and read through all of this, right? We are the only one under the same name, Xcelerate, right? With the Environmental Protection Agency. We're the only one that is patented with the formulated by a PhD scientist in rocket science, right? We are the only one worldwide that has these compounds, the patented pre-active hydrocarbon carrier and the specific organometallic compounds in precise amounts is what makes Xcelerate fuel tabs so effective, and that's impossible to duplicate. So all the other ones will go through this. What do? They actually have to put in very low grade ingredients. They put in tetramethylbenzenene 1, 2, 4, and 5, and I'll cover some other stuff. What does that mean? We're the only one that's OEM compliant. That's very important. You know, we've all seen a clip where someone says, oh yeah, no worries with your warranty. You can't do that. We reduce up to 80% of the emissions. We give you up to 20% savings on your fuel and up to 30% increase in power. The pioneer and the original formulator of solid fuel catalyst technology, we invented the fuel tab industry. We are the first to market patented solid fuel catalyst being treated for more than 4 billion gallons of fuel and boasts over 35 years of research. Why is this important? Well, look, most of us, the biggest purchase we make in our life is our home. And the second biggest, and the reason I talk about it, is your vehicle. And the odd thing with your vehicle is you can live in your home for your life, but you've got to keep replacing your vehicle because it wears out. It's a great expense. And our fuel at the moment is anywhere from 10 to 25% of our monthly income is going out the door to put into a vehicle to get you to your job, to earn the money to pay for that vehicle, but pay for the fuel to do it. It's a never-ending battle. It's a vicious cycle. We're going backwards. So why would you trust your second highest purchase element that you have to try and keep as long as you want, and it's nice to have a nice new car, to something that's a knockoff? Don't do it. So it's the original patented, formulated by Rocket, over 4 billion. Why do I repeat this? Because it's so important. EPA registered, 35 years of research, worldwide patent. So you can go ahead and pause the clip here. I went and got the actual literature of how it works. And this is how their scientists go out and explain the whole thing. So pause the clip and read it. Or if you don't want to, we'll just keep going, and I'll post this at the end as well. And here's the second page. So pause the clip and read through this if you want. Now, let's move on. I want to do a little bit of a comparison. I'm not going to knock anybody. I'm not going to bash anybody. But it's good to be a comparison, right? This is worldwide patent. It's the original catalyst, right? This is very important. So, fuel treated than any other product in the world, ours is 100% active ingredient. Okay? 100% of the molecules in the tablet are an active ingredient. They're not a filler. They're not used to do anything else, to deliver or anything like that. They're an active ingredient, and it's 100% biodegradable. I want you to consider that when we're thinking about our environment. Now, what happens with all the others? All the others, and this is safety data, they're either liquid form or a copycat tablet. They all start as a powder, by the way. They're all start as a powder, and they change it to a liquid to try and say this is better, or they keep it as a powder and try to press it into a tablet and have to put in a binding agent. So, all the others, they're 70% inactive ingredients. They're all in the form of ant-gel agents and liquid stabilizers. They all have 20% of detergents. I'll explain that in a second. The detergent, I'll do it right now. The detergent is trying to get that carbon buildup off the walls of your cylinder and your engines and your pistons and all valves and valve stems and all that to try and clean your engine out. The problem is it just washes it off, right? Which goes down into the oil in the crank in your engine, keeps getting redistributed around and around your engine, and finally goes out your exhaust pipe. It's not actually doing anything. And there's 10% of their products is active ingredient. Less than 10%. Why not have 100% active ingredient? So how different is the technology and the process? 90% of stuff, and then all that stuff is to protect 10% of what's active. And it's very heavy to ship if it's done in liquid, and it's very expensive. So what are we doing? We have got 100% active product and 100% biodegradable. Just makes sense. They all show you all these charts and everything like that. So you can pause this here. My point with this is they take all these charts off EPA registered or whatever, and they just go and copy and paste their element, their Clean Boost, their ones, Fuel Maximizer, Fuel Max Plus, Be Eco. They just copy and paste their stuff. It's the same chart always. See? It was so easy to go find all of this. We don't do that. If the lies start here and they're lying about their product, where's it end? Remember? Your second highest purchase element of your life, your vehicle, and we want to look after it. So trust it to the original. Trust it to the science. So here we are. We've all seen this one over here on the left, and here's the original, us right here. It's very important. You don't want to make a mistake, right? So let's do it. The one on the left, it's only 6 months old. Why is it only 6 months old? They talk about well, you see, the company they talked about out of California and everything, they're actually made a knockoff of them, and they went through a pile of lawsuits, and they can't be using the products. So it's not 9-year-old product, 6 months old. It's got 2 ingredients. It's inconsistent color. There's distributor testimonials because it's incentivized by the business. It's an overpowering fuel smell. It's untested. There's no track record, and there's no EPA registration. We were all tricked by that. So don't you be tricked. 30 years of research over here with Xcelerate. It's complex patented formula. It's consistent, stable, and uniform. It is non-incentivized testimonials. Go to our website. Go and look on the Facebook. Go look at all the people, the Davis County Sheriff Department, Ontario, the fire department there. They're all great companies, all sorts of. 1994 to the present, 4 billion gallons are being treated. and it is EPA registered under the 352013 form. No comparison whatsoever. So let's, sorry about that, talk about here. We have a worldwide patent. It's pre-activated carbo carrier, and it's the purest carrier that exists. It's from natural gas. Think about that. Natural gas is natural. That's organic. Where it's derived from, and it's biodegradable. It works on molecular level with complete dissolution of the fuel. It completely dissolves in the fuel. It actually becomes part of the fuel. Instead of an additive, it becomes part of the fuel. It modifies the speed and temperature of the combustion. It allows parts of the fuel to burn completely at a lower temperature. That's very important. The higher the temperature, you know how temperature is bad for your engine, right? No need to go further. Now, can I say this word? Decarboxylation. That's what's happening. It's actually removing that carbon and reburning it and getting rid of it. It's not flushing it like all the other products do, because they got amine compounds in them, which is just a detergent. It's just flushing it back into your oil, and it ends up back in your engine, and it finally ends up going out your tailpipe in the end. So, and now, we need to know this. If they say it boosts your octane level, they're lying. This doesn't boost your octane level. It gives you better efficiency. It does not decrease the cetane. It will not raise the BTUs, and it doesn't change the fuel chemistry. That is important, because if you do that, that's not OEM compliant, which means you void your warranties. So you're safe. Let's move on. Stay with the patented Xcelerate fuel tabs. So you ready to go out there and get yours? Are you ready to have this and take one at a time and treat 20 gallons of fuel or 70 liters of fuel in your car? Be my guest. Get back to the person that bought you this call. Go to their website, and you go straight on there, and you can order. You can order in 4 different sizes of packages. The same price, no different, wholesale for every single person in US dollars. Now, if you're interested in being an agent and going out and distributing this, why not help your friends? Why not help the people you know? Why not help everybody start saving money? Why not help people go further for less? Why not help people have their engines get younger? Why not help people take control of the gas tank? You know, if we all band together, I mean it, if we all band together, we can make a difference. We really can. So, let's move on. We have a pay plan associated with this. It's a matrix 3x8. I'm going to go through this quick. It's the simplest one I've seen, and this is really important. I have a great history in this industry of earning a fortune. However, it really bothered me. I walked away from it. I didn't like what I saw, and these guys behind this didn't like what they see either. They're always done where the people at the top or the company get all the money. That's not fair. This is all about you. This is about the average. Look, if you're a big builder here, sure, I'm going to put this out front. You can go out and make a couple $100,000 a month, easy peasy. But you know what? What about the people that instead we talk about 5 and 10 grand? They never do it. They always end up with $50 and $40 and $30. How about 1,000 to 5,000? Right? Is that going to make a difference? You see, we're talking about having enough money to pay your electricity bills and your internet bills, and paying your mortgage payment, and making your car payment, and getting out of that rotten stinking loan that you got, where you consolidate all your credit cards, and now you got them all back, and you still got that one. You know, whatever you hate the most that you have to pay, we can take care of it here, because you, the average Joe, gets paid in this program. So let's go through it really quickly. It begins with this: marketing a package, 6 tablets. Each tablet, 20 gallons or 70 liters of gas. And you can buy them for 1 pack. That is 6 tablets. It comes in 1 bag. Imagine shipping this super lightweight in an envelope anywhere you want for $24 US. You can choose to buy 3 packs. That is 18 tablets. So you get 3 of the envelopes, right? 6 tablets in each one for $60. I'm going to stop right here and tell you, if you do this, you're qualified for every part of the pay plan. Okay? Got it? If you do this, you miss out on a lot. If you do this, you're qualified. This is going to help you also. You're going to go through more than this. Look what happens with our fuel. And you can also purchase a $160 10-pack. That's 60 tablets. You might have a family. You might have extra people in your family. You might want to go out and share and distribute these. You know, that's a great way to build a business. Have someone try it out. Now, if you're a person that's like a big farmer, you're a guy with a trucking company, you're a taxi cab company, you got a fleet of car, whatever it is, if you've got lots of industrial equipment, if you've got machinery, whatever you want, you might want one of these, a 100-pack. That's in a bulk purchase. There's 600 tablets. It's 1,500. Okay, we know the 4 packages. Now let's move on. Here's the pay plan right off the corporate. And there's a fast start. Well, you can retail it, right? You get your package for $60 and you go out and sell it for more, right? You get 3 packets for $60, $20 each. You go out and sell it for more. Did you catch that? Let's go back here. 24 for 1 or 3 for 60. Do the math, right? This is $72 for 3. We're giving you a discount at 60. Do the math. Okay, let's move on. Sorry, the wrong way. So we have a retail. We also have a fast start bonus. It's in percentages here, right? We see that level 1, level 2, level 3. We also have 8 levels of a matrix. It's in percentages as well. And we also have a check match, which is 50%. I tell you what, I make it simple. I'm going to break it down to dollars really simply, easily for you. So let's start. The 20 fast start bonus, the initial order, when you introduce a person, a business, someone you like and care about, when you introduce them, they purchase this pack, 1 pack for $24, you get paid $10 on your first, that's the people on your first level, right? $10. You get paid $10 on their first order, their first purchase. This is the fast start, the initial order. If the person or the business come in and they buy a 3 pack, $60, you're paid $21 on this on level 1. You. Now, that person, they love what they got. They go out and share it with someone else. You're paid fast start, that's your level 2, $6. And these people love it and they share it with someone else because everybody gets results. Everybody wants to save money. I live on 10 acres on the beach. Hear my birds? You can have a lifestyle like me. Go out and become an agent for us. Level 3, you're paid $3. So you introduce someone, $21 up front. They introduce someone, $6. They introduce someone, $3 fast start. 3 levels of fast start on the initial order. On the 10 pack, $160, it pays $56 when you introduce someone. If they introduce them, level 2, $16 to you. And if those people introduce someone, which would be on your 3rd level, $8 to you. So that is good fast start money right up front. If you're looking at the math here, they're paying out a lot of money. Now on the big pack, what happens? They pay out $450 if you do the introduction. And if those people go out and market the big pack, $130 on level 2. And if those people go out and market it to you, $65. Okay, so we got that fast start money. Now let's talk about residual. Because after that initial order, because the product flat out works, because people want to keep using it, they're going to keep repurchasing. That's the key to wealth, residual. So you're going to look like this. You see, each of these tablets are going to be orders, but each of these tablets are going to be like franchise outlets for you. Because when you got a product everybody wants, when you got a product everybody needs, when you got a product that flat out works, it's the original, it's patented, and people start talking, and everyone's annoyed at what they got to pay for out of their wallet. And if you start putting money back into people's wallet, saving the money up front with the product, and then saving the money by going out and building a business, it'll end up looking like this. So here we go. Let's explain this. This is you, or this could be you, or this could be you, where you are in this matrix. Each of us have 1, 2, 3 people on our first level, and then each of these people have 3 people, right? So your person here has 3 people. This person has 3 people. It's really simple, and it goes 9 levels deep. So 3, 9, 27, 81, 243, 700, 2,000, 6,000. You add that up, you got 9,840 people in your team. There you go. Pretty simple. Now, I'm going to show you something with you. Look over here. No personally sponsored. You haven't even introduced a person, but you ordered product. That means you're one of these people. You're paid on the first 3 levels in your business. And then it grows more. So let's cover this. Simple. On the $1,500 pack, anybody in those 8 levels that orders a pack, anybody, whether you introduced them, whether they came from someone else or they came from above. Let me explain that. You see, here you are, and you introduce someone, you put in Bob, then you put in Pete, and then you put in Mary. 1, 2, 3. But they could have come from the person above you as well. Now Bob goes out and helps his mate Tom. Tom's in here. But then you go out and you talk to Pete, and Pete wants to buy the product. So he can't go here. It's a matrix. It fills from left to right. So it goes in the next available spot here. And remember, our friend here goes out and introduces someone. They go on his front line. He introduces someone on his front line and the next available spot. And these people build down. So every single person's got 3 people on their front line, 927. That's how it works. Now, as you introduce more, let's talk about one more thing. Let's say you introduce another person. It's going to go and fill in the next available spot. It just keeps moving over, jumps to the next one, jumps to the next one, jumps to the next one, and off it goes. Okay, we got that? So someone comes in. That could be anybody. Anyone down here, way down in here, in the 8th level. They purchase this product. What happens? You are paid $65. Got that? They purchase this product no matter where they are. Whether you introduced them, somebody else introduced them, or they came from someone above getting placed down below. $65 is paid to you in your 8 levels. Fantastic, right? Residual. Now let's talk about the smaller packages. On the $24 pack, anyone in that 8 levels of your team of 9,800 people, anyone in those 8 levels, you are paid $1. Got that? Any one of those people. Anywhere in your 9,800 members. Anyone that purchases in your team the 3-pack for $60, which is what 99% of the people will do, you're going to be paid $3. Any one of those people on level 1, 2, 3, all the way down to level 8. 9,840 people, $3 coming to you. And anyone purchases the 10-pack of 160, you're paid $8. In all 8 levels, no matter how they got there. Got that? Pretty simple. 1, 3, 8. And remember before, this one back here, 65. Got? Great. Fantastic. Residual income. Now let's talk about something that's really important. Remember, it's for the little guy. I'm going to get this done in under 30 minutes. Over here. No personally sponsored. Guess what happens? You can still earn 3 levels. 1, 2, 3. 3 levels. Do the math. What's that? 39 odd people. You are paid. Let's talk about just the $3. Let's just take the small amount, the $3. You earn up to $112. If there's a bigger packages, right, the 10-pack or the other pack, you'll earn that as well. It doesn't matter. Whether you sponsor someone or not, you get paid on all 3 levels. Isn't that fantastic? Right? No having to put people on your left, no having to put people on your right, no giving up 90% in a binary and only getting 10% of the other leg. You haven't even enrolled anyone you can earn. So I'm going to keep using the $3 here on the small amount. So you can do the math on the bigger money, right? So there you go. Now, you go out and help 2 people, just 2 people. Now you're paid up to 6 levels deep, all the way down to here. That's 1,000 odd people. What's that mean? What? On just the $3, that's over $3 grand a month. Is that going to pay your bills? Is that going to help you out? You better believe it, right? That's going to start getting you out of the pickle. That's going to start solving some problems. And then if you go out and help 4 people, right? You get paid on the 7th level, and if you help 5 people, you get paid on the whole lot. So, 4 people, $9,800 odd a month, just on the $3, and if you fill this up and you help those, you're down to that $29,500 a month. Is that enough money just on just the residual here for just you? You better believe it, right? And when you got a product everybody wants, everyone needs, this grows. You can see that. It's not like you're trying to tell somebody about how you can lose weight. Not like trying to tell somebody how they can have different, not wrinkles. Not like you're telling somebody about putting some money in some obscure crypto nonsense, right? Everyone drives a car. Everyone's annoyed. Everyone feels like we're paying too much. Take control. Everybody will be wanting to do this with you. Now let's talk about a really big part of this. Think about that. That's a fantastic income. And this is the best part right here. Because if you haven't sponsored anybody yet, as some people can't get going, you're still earning income. Look, this 112, let's talk about that for a sec. If you're at $60, right, I'm going to cover one thing here. To earn on this income, this matrix, you must have a $60 order. Okay, see that? $60 minimum. $60 is 60 points. It's $1 a point. There's no cheating people out of their income here. $60 order, you get paid on all the matrix, right? And the matching bonus. So if you place a $60 order and you have not put anybody in the business, you can still earn income, right? Even more than that. That's covered a lot more than the $60, right? You got your product paid for, and you got what? $52 to go out for dinner and treat your family and friends. Let's move on. So it grows like this, right? This is what it looks like. Each one of these pills would be a whole franchise of people out there marketing for you. No wonder it's going to go viral. We're helping people. So 50% matching bonus. Let's talk about that. Now this pays to infinity, because it doesn't matter if the people you introduce personally, whatever they earn on that monthly residual, you get a 50% match. And that doesn't matter if they're on level 5, or they're on level 8, or if they're down on level 18, or if they're on level 88, or if they're down there on level 888, because this is going to grow. I am not joking. What happens? You're paid a 50% matching bonus. So let's have a look. See, on this little one, remember that 112, you'd be paid $56. They haven't even enrolled anyone. They got paid 112, or could be more if it was a bigger pack. I'm using a little amount, $3. You'd earn a 50% matching bonus, because you've got a $60 order. You know what? Where we talked about just the next level, down to level 6, any one of those people earning that, you'd be making $1,600 or more. Or these people who've just gone down and helped 4 people in their business, your matching bonus would be $4,900. Right? You're getting 50% of what they're earning on their residual. And you're right. Remember the person that you go out and help? They've helped 5 people, and their matrix is filled up. We're only talking 9,800 people. Goodness gracious. And we're all building it together. You'd be getting 50% of that 29,000, whatever it was. That's 14,700. And now the beauty of this is it doesn't matter where they are. They could be anywhere. They could be level 18, 88, 888. Doesn't matter. Outside of the pay plan of the residual, you're still, you see, that's why we pay to infinity. Because you get a match on whatever they earn in their 8 levels. Fantastic, right? You got it? You see why I'm excited? You see why we're excited for you to be listening and watching what's going on, so you can go out there? It's your turn. You can be a winner this time. We got the simplest, best, most rewarding, and fairest plan I have ever seen. And it's all because of this one thing. The original 35-year-old world patented EPA registered product. Xcelerate fuel tabs. 32 minutes. Went over. Get back to the person who introduced you here. Click on their site and get yourself started. You have a great day surfing life with Malcolm. Go further for less. Make your engine younger. Take back control at the gas tank. And one last thing now, I showed this pay plan to you. As becoming an agent, start swelling your bank account.